Alright, let's cut the chase. This is the Galaxy S9 Plus, the latest and greatest smartphone from Samsung, and I finally have it in the house. I've been using it for a little over a day, almost close to 2 days now, so take this video as my initial thoughts and impressions on the Galaxy S9 Plus. Now, I do accept that most of us are disappointed by the fact that the Galaxy S9 is very similar, if not completely similar, to the Galaxy S8 from last year in terms of design and looks. And yes, that's the truth. But even the iPhones have been doing the same, so I guess we may look past that thing. Nevertheless, the phone is an absolute beauty and it looks gorgeous thanks to the glass build and aluminum framing around the device. The design may be identical, but what's not identical is the placement of the fingerprint scanner. Unlike last year, the position of the fingerprint scanner has been moved from beside the camera to right below the camera, which is easy to reach, unlike on the S8 which was oddly placed. I appreciate Samsung for listening to what people has to say. And also there is a headphone jack on this device which has become a rare commodity these days. Apart from the fingerprint scanner, you also get an iris scanner, a facial recognition, and a mixture of both called the intelligent scanning, where the iris scanner and the front camera works in conjunction, and I would say it works fine. We'll do a more detailed test on it and keep you posted in a video. Now, one of the main attractions of this phone happens to be the infinity display, which has seemed to be refined from last year. Now, I personally couldn't notice much of a difference, but I would say that it's the best screen I've seen on a phone. It has a 6.2-inch AMOLED Quad HD Plus screen with 523 pixels per inch. And finally, at last, we now have stereo speakers on Samsung devices that was so long needed. One at the bottom and another built right within the earpiece itself, and I must say that the sound quality is excellent. It's a bit louder than the Note 8. The main feature of this phone happens to be the camera, or should I rather say cameras. The Galaxy S series now has a dual camera for the Plus variant on the S9 Plus, a 12MP standard camera with variable aperture of f2.4, which can get as low as up to f1.5 for great low light photos and depth of field. The camera automatically adjusts to the lighting around you to get the best possible photos. You also have a pro mode, by the way, if you wish to get super professional. The other lens is a telephoto one, so that you can take pictures by zooming 2 times without the loss of quality. Now, my personal favorite feature on the camera has to be that super slow motion, where you can shoot at 960 frames per second at 720p, but for that frame rate you will have to need a great amount of light for the footage to look good, or else you may end up with something like this. Now, I don't see many users using this slow motion feature a lot, to be honest. You can still shoot 240fps videos at 1080p and also 4K videos at 30fps. The selfie camera on the other hand is an 8MP shooter with a 1.7 aperture and can shoot portrait photos as well. We'll be testing out the cameras of this device and will keep you posted through a dedicated video and also on Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. Link in the description. The Galaxy S9 Plus comes with the Exynos 9810 processor out of the box and has 6GB of RAM, making it one of the most powerful phones available out there. All of this is powered by a 3500 mAh battery. You can also fast charge the device, by the way. The phone is running Samsung's own UI on top of Android Oreo out of the box, and for the initial impressions, the phone has been fluid. It has been serving me well, and I know it's quite early for me to comment anything on the performance and battery since it's been only a few hours I've been using this phone. We'll have more to say about this phone in my upcoming series of videos on this phone. If you have any questions about this device, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. And with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next one.